Where's intern David? Executive intern David has been working the crowd.
Where is intern David?
And Sam is his handler. There's like a wrestling thing. Sam, come on in with your...
Yeah. Sam's got to kind of leech himself onto whoever is
hot,
popular for this for the minute.
Yeah. No.
You're like a... That was classic. The fucking bottom of his microphone,
batteries
with the batteries and the just fell off of his mic.
Whose mic?
Sam's. It just fucking fell off onto the floor. Totally disabling the microphone, by the way.
I've been on
merciful
the David bandwagon since day one. There's no leech.
Have you?
Here. Yes.
Yeah, I do like David.
Day one.
David's good.
All right. So what do we got, Sam?
Well,
any observations as he was working the crowd?
Yeah, he got to meet some really interesting people and asked a lot of line of questioning. His main question, when he couldn't get to like a really interesting story, was, "What did you do yesterday?"
That's good, because people did something yesterday if they're here and alive today.
Or one of his other tricks would be, "How did you get here?" And they'd usually say by train, and then he'd say, "What happened on the train ride?"
See, you're good. You get a scenario, and then if it doesn't work, like something's not funny, it leaves you an out to get another story out of the same kind of question.
Too bad you're not interviewing Long Island Railroad people from 15 years ago. It'd be a hell of a funny show. Oh, black Jamaican shot me and my friend in the face. Oh, and then what happened?
What do you think happened? You're right. All right, David, you worked the crowd for about a half hour. 20 minutes, whatever. What did you find out? Anything good for the show?
We got a couple of things. Honestly, the crowd was very non-talkative, to be quite honest.
What do you mean?
Well, okay, the crowd sucks, is what David's saying.
That is kind of true.
David, why does the crowd suck, David?
I was asking all these questions, like, what do you do for a living? Like, we have any interesting stories at your job? What did you do yesterday about the train ride over? And they were saying, no, I don't have anything story, nothing interesting. I have nothing funny to share with O&A, no.
So you're saying they were lackluster?
They were. We got a couple of. We do have a couple of. I'm not saying we have nothing, but it's
a couple of zingers out there, huh?
Dave did say that they were especially boring people.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
But we do have a couple of things we can share.
All right. What did you find out?
Who would you like to bring in, David?
3 sheets of paper there.
Well, David, you want to be on air, so this is a good exercise for you.
Yeah.
So, David, you're saying are you saying they're lackluster?
Say it into the mic.
They were lackluster, yes.
Don't talk to Sam privately. Say whatever you were going to say to Sam into the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
with a fist in between the mic and
yes, correct.
hopefully moving toward your face at great velocity.
Or how about just 10 E-Rock cocks? Jesus, almost 6? How old are you?
No.
8?
Oh, well, yeah, we couldn't talk about his cock over there.
He doesn't have a cock, he's got a weenie.
You know what Eric has? A pud.
But he must have one giant ball, though.
I think it was both balls.
It's both balls that makes one
that was ball
huge
sack.
ball. What did you think, David? You saw what...
I took a closer look, like when he was standing by me, and it was nut sack, and then this little pud coming off of it. And that kind of gave him a little more.
Honest, I have to agree with you, Opie. I only noticed one ball.
I think he probably got 2.
I know he has 2, but it just looked like one big clump.
Well, they come in one sack, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
Did you notice his cock bulge?
I did notice that, yes.
Yeah.
I noticed that, yes.
Was it delicious to you?
No.
It's hard not to notice, though, right? It's a big fat pouch of meat.
Yeah, so you couldn't not see it. If you're looking at him, it's kind of hard not to notice. It was just like staring me in the face.
Just
right in the face?
Oh, really?
It was like looking right at me. It was bulging out, yeah.
Wow. What about the cock part? Was it big, you think?
It was pretty big, yeah.
Dave.
I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the fluff or something got him really super excited.
Fluffer. What?
The fluff.
Yeah,
the fluff. Something got him super excited.
Yeah, I got it. We got it.
Yeah, we heard. You said it same fucking inflection, same everything. You're amazing.
Where is E-Rock, real quick? Eric? Eric is not... Yes, he is. Eric has the stuff out of his hair.
That mic works over there, too.
Yeah.
E-Rock, how did you get the stuff out of your hair? Because it's like you look normal now. You look the same.
Very hot water continuously dumped all over my head.
How hot?
Very hot, like steaming hot.
Oh, you said another word for it before.
Piping?
Scalding?
All right.
What kind?
You heard me.
No, I didn't say it.
You heard me. Yes, of course he did. That's why we want to hear it again.
I think it's I never heard of... I'm so sorry that the water reprimanded you.
Did your parents scold you a lot in your childhood?
No.
No?
No.
Scalding hot water on your head.
Yes.
David says you got a nice piece. Right?
Yeah,
David?
he was complimenting your
Why don't you
balls.
why don't you tell E-Rock? He's
Not
in
your
studio.
not your cock, because it's a pud. We've decided. Not a pud. I've heard that. I've not heard pud.
I love
used
the word
for
pud.
dick in years.
Yeah, you're a fucking gonna go home and pound your pud.
Pud.
Do you have just a giant ball bag?
I don't know.
We want to know about your genitals.
Yeah.
Because David was commenting under his breath about the cock.
Well,
the
David,
bulge.
why don't you tell E-Rock? He's here now. What were you
Tell
saying
him.
about his ball bag and his cock and his pud?
I was saying that he got super excited and looked pretty big. I was saying he's super excited.
Not used to it from his people.
Ooh.
That
Wow.
wasn't very nice.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
Wasn't very good either.
Yeah. What'd you say, Tank?
You heard it.
Tank has a big bulge.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, that he had a big bulge and he looked like he had a huge nutsack, but it was just combined as one big huge nutsack.
Just looked like one ball.
one ball, yeah, combined, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like an idiot factory. Sorry, Rocky.
Yes.
All right, David. So what do we got from the audience? I see you wrote some notes.
Yeah, we wrote some notes.
He's shuffling through.
We got a couple of things. I mean, as we discussed, they were a pretty boring crowd. They're right there. They were lackluster. I know, but they weren't giving any good stories. They weren't.
Actually, a couple of them started picking fights with making fun of David.
Yeah. Of course.
Yes, but if we can get to Anthony, not you, Anthony. There's one of the guys in the crowd was Anthony.
Believe it or not.
Wow.
One of the guys in the crowd, his name was Anthony.
You rarely hear that.
That is an odd coincidence.
Yes, one of the guys in the crowd was Anthony.
You act like it's the Opie.
Oh no!
Danny found a great picture of a pud. Giant ball sack with little pud.
Yeah. Eric's cockhead is probably so spongy that even when he has a full heart on, it just collapses into the dick when you touch it.
Now, get back to the wonder of more than one Anthony.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah, you act like his name is Sven Cumia.
So there's a guy in the crowd named Anthony.
Yeah,
That's one of them,
fascinating.
Anthony from Toronto.
Oh, Canada.
Yes.
And
He works with the family business making pasta.
What kind of pasta?
Canadian pasta.
Genco.
He makes Canadian pasta.
Genco olive oil.
And you might think, oh, pasta Italian. No, he makes Canadian pasta.
What is that all about? That's crazy.
Pasta that needs stronger pasta to defend it from invading pasta.
I'm still trying to figure out what the hell Canadian pasta is. Maybe we should ask him.
all right, you want to bring him in? I mean,
I
this
wanna
is
bring him in,
Roll it
ask
up and
him about-
smoke
ask
it
him
and
about
get
his
really
Canadian
stoned
pasta,
from it.
all right. Yeah, probably right.
And observe when he comes in. Observe him.
Oh, let's observe.
Why are we?
Observe how he's coming in.
Why?
He's walking in.
Why are
He's
you
walking
making
in with-
fun of the fact that he has a cane?
Because that's part of the information. That's part of the story that I gathered from him. There's
A horrible pasta factory accident.
no.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
What happened, sir? Just slip on some angel hair?
I twisted my knee playing soccer.
All right, as long as you didn't trip over a box of bow ties.
Yes.
And
Okay.
you want to know what happened today?
What happened to him?
What happened?
Today, he tried to sneak into K-Rock, and while he was trying to sneak into K-Rock, he was trying to get into the elevator, and the security guard chased him, but he couldn't run away fast because he had a cane, and he had twisted his knee. So a
Holy
security guard
shit.
was chasing after someone with a twisted knee. A
That's
disabled person.
crazy.
The security guard was chasing after a disabled person, is what I found out from him.
Wow, that's insanity.
Jesus, how do you get 13 episodes around that? We got a show.
What's going on over there?
That's crazy.
Oh.
Why was he trying to sneak into K-Rock there?
Yeah, what's there to
David?
see
I
there?
think he's a big fan of you guys.
You
He wants
think?
to see you, yeah.
Hold on, let
What
me
was
ask.
your first clue?
Yeah, exactly. He's a guy and he's fat.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he's right there. I
love you, Jimmy.
I love you
He's
too.
right there, though. You
So
know.
listen, no, I don't want to make fun of cuff pants. So you're from Canada. You're in the family pasta making business.
Yeah.
Now what happened to K-Rock?
Well, we didn't know exactly what we had to do to get in. So we just walked in the door, started walking towards the elevator, and this guy come up, "Excuse me, sir. You sign in. I go, "Oh, since when?" And he goes, "What's your name? I look on the list for you." And he looked at my name. He found an Anthony, but not with my last name. So he goes, "No, you gotta go." just kicked us out.
You gotta go.
Me and my
So
brother.
he kicked us out.
Yeah.
You and your brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That
Boring.
that
Thank you.
story.
The point of the story.
Boo.
The point of the story is that the security guard was chasing after a disabled person.
Right. I think I heard you say that.
I'm sure he was chasing me.
Proving Danny's point, by the way. I'm with you, Danny. Over and over again.
The Canadian
How
pasta
many
is
times will he do it on?
But what do you mean?
People have to tell me stop.
He's saying that
Yeah.
it wasn't much of a story. What do you say the story was?
that's a story. That's a story to know about.
Yeah, but
What?
David, so he chased a guy?
Yes.
All right.
Who was chasing him though?
The security guard.
Oh, but he's fucking disabled.
Yes, that's why it's an interesting story.
All right.
Interesting
And it's
story.
also interesting because he has Canadian pasta.
Well, let's ask him about that, David. Go ahead.
Can you explain to us what Canadian pasta is and how it differs from Italian pasta?
It's not Canadian pasta. It's made in Canada. That's it.
Therefore, it's Canadian, right? No.
That's not how
No,
it
it's
works.
the same, product.
Before we go any further, this is information that this gentleman gave David while they were talking out there. He said, David said, "Oh, Canadian pasta." The guy says, "No, it's Italian pasta. We just make it there." And David
But
said,
you-
"Oh, Canadian pasta."
Right. Because he didn't hear anything past that.
No.
I heard it. I just chose to go with Canadian
To
pasta.
ignore it.
So what do you call Chinese food that's made in America?
American Chinese food.
Whoa.
American Chinese food?
Yes.
So Canadian pasta.
God, I wish.
Thank you. All right.
American Chinese
Is this
food.
all we got on this guy?
That's all we got on this guy. Yes.
That was the go-to one that you chose first, like your big opener.
Yeah, if that was your, if I'm your big opener, then you have no future in this.
All right. Thank you, sir. Toronto, checking
Sir, yes, thank you.
he's gotta hobble
we
out of
had
here.
all our Canadian friends out there. We got many fans from Canadian.
Oh,
Good luck with the pasta.
Canada.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, David. What do we got next?
There is another interesting. We have
Another interesting. Can we get to the first interesting?
Yes, you can either say "and interesting" or we have boring number 2.
we've got another interesting person though. There's a husband and wife here from Pennsylvania. We have Karen from Pennsylvania.
All righty.
She's interesting.
Why is she?
She's a nurse.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she's also
A
and
woman
she has
wears
inter-
short sleeves that are too short for her, so she looks like a psychopath.
No, she's interesting because she has an interesting. What she does is when she's a nurse in surgery.
Well, David, she's a type of nurse. What type of nurse is she?
I don't know. I can pronounce. What's the anesthesi? Something. Not an anesthesiologist. What is the type of nurse you are?
I'm a nurse anesthetist.
A nurse anesthetist.
Anesthetist?
Yes.
Anesthetist.
What's that?
I have no idea what the hell a nurse anesthetist is. No. Maybe she can. Can you care to explain, Karen?
I give anesthesia to patients while they're having surgery.
But what's the difference between that and an anesthesiologist?
They make more money than I do.
Are you not at that level yet?
No, they actually supervise 3 of us. So they'll overlook us. They'll look at the paper, the computer. They'll see the patients. We actually do their anesthesia, take care of them.
That's crazy. I don't want you doing my anesthesia. I want the main guy doing it.
Yeah.
But we do it better than the main guy.
That's how they do it all the time now. They just
Yep.
delegate. She's like the
So
executive
then why can't
intern.
you be the main guy if you're actually doing it?
Because I'm a nurse and not a doctor.
Anesthesiologist is a doctor?
Yes.
Yeah, they
Oh, I
make-
didn't know that.
And they make a shitload of money.
Yes, they do.
I think my Uncle Mark is an anesthesiologist.
Oh, you gotta
But
hear
he's
about
watching you nurses and saying, all right, yeah, give him this, give him that.
No, we actually just give what we think.
shit.
If we have problems, we'll call them. They're not there with us.
No?
No.
You give what you think?
Yeah.
What kind of surgeries?
Wow.
Anything. I do pretty much anything but labor and delivery or open heart.
Holy shit.
You get to take a little home with you?
Yeah.
No, I'd get in big trouble. I don't want to have to pee in
Come
front
on.
of people and pee in a cup.
Do
Yeah.
they make you pee a lot?
No. They would if they suspected you, though.
Right.
These are the questions David asked, right? Same
Oh,
ones.
yeah. He asked all
Sorry.
those.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
David,
I
go
know.
ahead.
What are you doing asking
I'm sorry.
silly, stupid questions of this woman when David's already pre-interviewed?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, David. Dad.
So I kind of inquired about her. About her and what if she had any interesting stories to tell about one particular surgery she was performing. She did have an interesting particular surgery.
Oh,
that
she
I think
did.
she would like to share when she was working at giving anesthesia to one patient getting a
then he tells
breast
the story.
reduction.
Yeah.
Getting a breast reduction. So
Breast reduction.
breast reduction
Like
surgery.
Punky Brewster.
All right, so
She
wait.
got one of those.
He's like Carson, like doing breast reduction. You need some index cards to tap on the desk. It's breast reduction.
Yeah, he's tapping.
Correct.
Breast reduction.
So she's had breast reductions? Who cares?
No, she hasn't. She was
No, I haven't.
She was performing a surgery. She
Ask
was
her
in
how big her
surgery.
boobs are, they, David.
She was in the surgery, and she has an interesting story to tell about it.
But ask her about her
Well,
boobs
maybe
first.
you should let her tell it.
No, ask her about her boobs first.
Twitch.
I don't think we want to know about that. We want to know about the story. I don't want to talk about my boobs. We want to know about her story.
She wants to talk about her boobs, so ask her about her boobs.
Sam
No,
is
she
tapping
doesn't.
him, and
No, she
he
doesn't.
twitches like crazy. It's so funny.
She doesn't.
David, how?
And Jimmy leaned over and he tenses
I asked you.
up.
I wanted. I don't know. I just had to ask you. What was she? She was doing a breast reduction surgery, and
No, she wasn't doing this. Yes, she was doing the anesthesia during the surgery.
Yeah, because she's the anesthesia nurse.
Anesthesia, whatever it is. Yeah.
Anesthetist.
Anesthetist. Yes. I think we should let her tell the story.
Okay.
She knows how to tell it. She knows how to tell the story. It's pretty funny.
When David gets tapped,
Pretty funny.
he has an Elvis lip real quick.
Yes.
He's like a fainting goat, but he's not a goat, and he stands there.
All right. You don't like to be touched, do you, David?
No, but I think we should let her tell the story.
All right. Go ahead.
I was giving anesthesia for a breast reduction surgery, which I know
Ooh, how big a pair of tits were they?
they were pretty darn big.
Was she a big girl?
Yeah, but she also had neck pain, shoulder pain when they're too big. That happens, and I know that's hard to fathom, but it does. And the way they do it is, if they're really big, they cut off the nipple and the areola, and they put it aside, and then they shape the breast the right way, and they put the nipple back so it's nice and perky and where it should be.
What do they roll her like a tube of toothpaste and squeeze out the extra titty?
I think that would work. So unfortunately, one of the nipples got dropped on the floor.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Wait, did a dog run in and eat it? A small schnauzer. They had to rifle through dog shit to get the nipple back and hope that she didn't notice that it was brown with a fucking kibble on it.
Is the nipple completely removed from any blood flow and everything?
Yes, it's just the layer, the brown areola and the nipple, and it's just it's cut off, just the really thin layer of it, and they put it aside, and then they reshape the breast, and they cut
I would
out
assume
the
it would have to
excess.
be reattached pretty quickly.
No, they just put it in some
How do you
saline solution, keep it nice and moist.
Okay, right.
Yeah, they finish up, sew it back
That's
on.
scary.
How did it get knocked?
Magic solution.
Yeah, saline. You're right. Saline. Put your
Dropped it
eyes.
on the floor.
Yeah.
How did it get knocked on the floor? Was somebody doing some kind of
I think
an
just like-
impression of a movie? And then
Bit.
I think the container it was in got bumped off accidentally. From
Using
somebody.
two of them as castanets.
the container got knocked because it probably hit the floor and then the nipple just kind of flew out. And did it roll
I didn't see it,
like a suckable marble?
but it was one of those oh shit moments in surgery. Everybody goes, what?
Yeah, so put the fucking thing in alcohol and throw
Damn.
it back on.
Well, they actually put it in antibiotic solution.
Okay.
Rinsed
Yeah.
it
Cleaned it up a little
off,
bit.
and then they
And
eventually
put it
sewed it
back.
back on.
That's the whole thing?
That's it.
Was there
Sewed
a
it
dust
back
bunny
on.
on it?
I didn't look.
Came up with a search or a penny on it?
Oh, all dirty. Did it, when it finally stopped rolling, did it go, when you drop a quarter?
Lucky you didn't have a cat in that room. Kind of like the dog joke, but I switched species.
So was everything all right, or did Eric get an infection?
God damn, Danny.
They gave antibiotics. He was fine.
Ow. Actually, it was a woman, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a
Literal Jim.
It's a funny line.
Is that it, David?
That's it with her. That was a funny
Wow.
That is a
That
funny
was, and he
Hold on.
reiterates how funny it was.
I want to thank the healthy Lady Di for telling her story today.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
I said healthy Lady Di, though. I
Thanks, you
changed it
guys.
up. I could have just said Lady Di.
Your sleeves are a little short.
I know I'm tall. When you're tall, it's...
See, I wouldn't even be able to tell if that was like supposed to be worn like that.
It actually is.
In other words, I'm calling Jimmy a faggot.
Hey,
No,
For
but I'm saying
noticing.
sleeves being really short make a person look crazy.
I'm a little crazy.
You look like a crazy
Do they?
person.
I'm a little crazy, yeah.
Short. I never realized that, but do they?
Somebody
You're going.
to do that. I just want to roll
mentally ill people never have clothes that fit because
Yeah.
they're so fucking nuts. Nobody wants to take away their clothes. They just get wear it until it dies, and they grow up and they have short sleeves and they strangle small animals.
Alrighty.
And then
No, I
fuck
just have
the.
to admit, I was a little hungover, and I just sort of pulled something on so we could get here.
Who's your husband out here? Which one?
which one is the
which
husband?
stud is this?
Ah.
How
What
are
does
you,
he? What does
sir?
he do for a living? I couldn't hear
yeah,
you.
why
But
would
I was
the
He's a
gonna.
network engineer.
Oh, network engineer.
Why would it work?
Mr. Computer. Why would it work? He said.
Why would it?
I'm a network engineer.
Computer guy, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Network engineer. For what? Like freelance? What do you do?
No, I work for Verizon.
Oh.
What do you do
Well,
for
Jimmy
him?
likes that, right?
Thanks for the good. Hey, are you friends with the guy who gets the best service ever?
No.
Is he a big shot around Verizon? The guy, does he walk in his Verizon uniform and everybody wants to brain him with a hammer, but they have to be nice to see the face on the fucking posters?
We've never met him.
Oh, really?
I know. I was just kidding.
You really work there. You're one of the guys that are standing behind everybody with the phones, right?
I'm part of the network.
Wow, great.
That's pretty neat. All right.
Thanks. It's
You
like
have
a
Verizon
cult.
service? Hey, by the way, what is it that makes Verizon? Because AT&T sucks a fucking pile of dicks, and I've heard mixed reviews on Sprint. What does Verizon use that's different than AT&T?
Magic, Jimmy.
Sprint. It is magic. I thought so.
Yes.
Do they have little goblins?
No, I think Verizon just has more cell towers across the country and has better coverage than AT&T.
But isn't there something else? My ex-brother-in-law used to work for them. He said there's something like a chip that they don't share with the other phones, that the other phones have to share with each other.
I'm not too sure because
Sounds
that's
like
Verizon Wireless. I actually worked for Verizon Business.
Oh. Hey, and mind your own, Jim.
That's right. Why? Does he work for Verizon's Beeswax?
What kind of phone he has. Ask him what his cell phone is, Jimmy.
What's that?
Oh.
Ask him what kind of cell phone he has.
All right. How big's your cock? It's huge. I asked what I want to ask.
I know it's an iPod.
It is.
Or
It's an iPhone.
An iPhone?
Of course it is.
Well, how's your reception where you live? In Pennsylvania, I actually have good iPhone reception.
It's fine. I haven't had any problems with it.
Okay, that's the thing. Put a few apps on there. By the way, who's the fucking Francis from Stripes mental patient in the back?
Oh, my God.
Psychotic fuck.
Me?
Actually, he looks like, what's his name from Lost?
Oh, my God, he does.
Yeah.
Let's hope he suffers the same fate. Oh, you look kind of crazy, man.
I don't know.
I don't know. What do you want?
Blowjob.
Okay.
Apparently he's a genie.
All right, David, are we done with the
All right.
the story here?
Do you want to know more stories from her? Like, you want to keep talking to her?
Does she have anything
Well,
else?
no,
Okay.
you're the one that was
I'd like to
supposed
know more. Like, have you been a part of any like interesting or different types of surgeries or weird surgeries?
She's told you that, the nipple fucking
Yeah, that's a
thing.
normal surgery. That's just an
A
accident
nipple
that
falling
happened.
on the floor.
What do you
is
think?
normal surgery.
Sewing a different head on someone's fucking body? What do you think she's done?
I want to know.
It's not going to get better than that. You got to cut
That's
your
as
losses.
good as it is.
Yes.
That's the story. The nipple falling on the floor.
Okay.
It's hysterical. It's a scream.
Anybody else from the crowd, David?
We got a couple other people.
What was wrong with
Thank
most
God.
of them, David?
What?
Well, how come there weren't too many good answers?
They were just lackluster, and they were saying like, I don't have any interesting stories to tell, or I don't have anything.
But is it that they were all lackluster, or they didn't want to talk to you?
I think it was they were pretty much all lackluster. Yeah. I'm not trying to be rude. I don't want
No,
to be.
you're being honest.
I don't want to be rude.
I
but
don't think they
weren't-
want to be called lackluster.
I know they don't want to be, but
They were.
that's what they were. Yeah.
They were basically. It was basically a collection of duds.
But I do have another guy that we talked to for a bit, and
All right, let's see. What do you
we
got?
have Kevin.
Sam.
What's Kevin all about?
Kevin is all about that. Happens to be from Mamaroneck, which is the same place as where Sam is from.
Oh, really?
Oh,
They're from the
I
same
ditched
town.
a car there once.
They're from the same town, and they're from the same town. They didn't know each other.
Ah,
And Kevin told Sam about a place in Mamaroneck, like a deli that Sam never even heard of. He doesn't even know. Sam doesn't even. We just learned that Sam doesn't know half the restaurants in his own town or places where he
What a
lives.
dumb cunt!
And you thought this would be worth talking about on the radio.
Yes.
You found a guy that's from
There's more.
Sam's
There's
town.
more of
This is
guy.
almost not even worth thinking alone, much less talking about the two countries. But let's bring in the Mamaroneck restaurant, fucking maybe.
Well,
yeah.
there's more to this
Holy
guy.
shit.
Oh, there's more to it.
At the end of talking to Kevin, he quietly leaned into me and said, "This is the best guy we've talked to."
Oh, so you saved
really?
it for last.
Why is he the best
That's
guy we
good.
talked to?
Because this guy is a dispatcher for a limousine company.
Oh my God.
Dispatcher for a limousine
Yes.
company.
What does he have? What does he have? An interesting stories besides selling Judd Hirsch's sweater for taxi?
Not so much in-
Holy shit. Jesus.
Right there.
Well, it's not so much an interesting story. It's just we tried to inquire some questions about him to see if we can get him to do certain things.
Oh, okay. Let's. We'll watch this. Go ahead, David.
We tried to inquire, since he lives in the same town as Sam, we tried to inquire if he can get his limousine service to pick up Sam at his house every day and bring him to work.
God damn, that's crazy.
You mean, wait. You mean you wanted to get Sam a ride in a limo?
Yeah, if
Get the fuck outta here.
If he lives in the same town as Sam and he's a limo dispatcher, he can get his limousine company to pick up Sam and drive him here for free. I mean, that's the least he could do for Sam.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
All right, sir.
What?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Sure. What? Now, David's painting this crazy. I mean, this is the stuff movies are made of. You and Sam live in the town. All of a sudden, you drive Sam. Sam gets here with the same thing. We always. It's crazy. How do you feel about David's?
Oh, he's a fantastic interviewer.
Yeah, he's good, isn't he?
Yes, he's full of insightful questions.
David, get something out of him.
Yeah, come on,
this is your
David.
guy. You picked him from the audience.
You picked him.
Let
her rip.
Oh, David, real fast. What did you have to say for me? For my,
Oh yeah. He wanted to say that he wanted to give a big ups to his cousin Jerome. I just wanted to mention that.
Big ups are always good for the show. We love big ups.
I'm a big fan of the big ups.
Yep.
So you thought bringing someone in for a big ups was good?
Well, as I said before, most of the people aren't that good that we talked to, so this is pretty good.
Oh,
they're just yelling "fuck
Okay,
you" out there.
So, Kevin, what did you think about this? Would you consider asking your limousine company to try to give Sam free rides to
You're
work?
going with the bit, huh?
yeah, I could see if we could arrange something like that, obviously for some plugola.
Yeah, plugola. That's what we want to
deal.
announce on the air. Is that you would mention it.
I'll exchange favors for plugs.
For free stuff, right?
Whoa,
to get free
hold on.
stuff, you would plug his limo company.
Oh, yes. We're not allowed to do that?
Wow, I guess not.
Oh, well, then someone's going to have a few problems about those products I was promised. I'm kidding. Not only did I stop the flow of the show, but I bombed so badly.
Yeah.
My apologies to the audience here and abroad.
That was, we didn't even initially know you bombed because you have to know there's a joke maybe coming.
I know. It was basically what I did was you were all standing here. It's like everyone was at a wake, and I just rolled a bowling ball in front of the coffin. And you all went, what was that?
That's funnier.
Yeah, I know it is. He was laying there in a bowling ball roll. See that? You pull yourself out with the familiar.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
The familiar. It works. David. The line of questioning. Forget about the limo ride and stuff. Just go with something else. Riff
Okay,
with
so
the
what
guy.
is-
Yeah, get
So
some
what's
out of
this?
him.
So what's this deli that you introduced Sam to that's in the same town as you both live in?
Mamaroneck.
Mamaroneck.
Yeah, the name of the deli is Anthony's Deli.
Another something with Anthony. Wow.
Holy shit.
We're going crazy.
Anthony with a deli? That's insanity.
A Time Life commercial.
Yeah.
Third Anthony we've had today. Wow.
David.
Holy shit.
Yeah, how about that?
Unbelievable.
How about that?
What else,
Your
David? You're on
lack of
something.
charisma
Ask
and
him his favorite
insight.
sandwich from the deli, maybe.
What do you like about this deli? What's so good about it? What's so good about this deli?
Oh, man. They just give you a pretty good deli.
What kind of food?
Hold on, you go to the deli and they give you a pretty good deli?
They give you a pretty good selection of whatever you want.
What an odd store. What would you like? I'll take one of everything and the
Johnny on the spot over here.
The building, right? It's the deli.
What's your favorite food to eat
It's
at
the
this deli?
You're right. Chicken cutlets, the meatballs,
that's good.
anything.
Would you consider meeting up with Sam and taking Sam and introducing him to this deli?
Yeah, we could have a play date.
A play date? Oh.
We could do something like that.
Sam, how do you feel about this? Would you have a play date with Kevin? I think Kevin should show you around the town. I mean, you live in Mamaroneck and you don't have a clue what goes on there.
Right? Again, he says it.
Maybe Kevin should take you around the town, show you around, introduce you to the sights and sounds of Mamaroneck.
Don't the two of us live far away?
No, you both live in Mamaroneck.
Whoa!
Would you like Kevin to take you on a tour of Mamaroneck?
No, thank you.
No.
It's a retarded child.
How many times are you going to say it?
You don't think he would be a good tour guide?
What town does he even live in?
For the town of Mamaroneck. You're insulting this guy. What if he wanted to show you around town?
Not so much.
Hang out.
Well, what's he going to show me?
Why don't you ask him?
Why don't you ask him?
If you were taking Sam on a tour of Mamaroneck, what sights would you show him? Where would you show him around?
Danny just threw something in his head.
I can listen to this all day. I don't
Not much to
know
see,
why.
actually.
Nothing? What goes on in Mamaroneck every day? What do you guys do for fun? Where do you hang out?
People leave there to go to work.
Are there any hot spots you can show Sam? He's obviously unfamiliar.
I just don't know the deli.
You don't know the deli? You don't know the limousine service?
Don't know this guy? Don't know Anthony?
Yeah, like that's the center of fucking of all the culture.
Yes.
In America.
Maybe I think these two should hang out this afternoon.
We're just looking at TV. We didn't mean to distract you. Do we have one more guy outside?
Okay, thank you very much,
Thank you, guys.
Kevin.
He doesn't even look at him. He just goes, "Thank you very much." You just fucking dismiss these people.
We got time for one more, I think, David.
One more.
One more.
Okay.
Pick the best one.
What's the matter? You're not feeling?
Okay, we got another person. We got Vern from Philly.
Oh God, this has got to be good.
Vern from Philly. What's Vern all
Vern
about?
from Philly is working his way in right now up to the microphone.
Oh, oh, this is. I mean, that was one of my favorite shows, Vern and Early.
This is going great.
Wow.
Did you see that jerk?
All right, Dave, what do we got on Vern from Philly?
Honestly, this guy's not very interesting. The point why we brought him up is because we were arguing with each other, so I thought it would be interesting to share go back and forth.
What happened? No chemistry?
David?
You didn't
I
hit
started
it off?
talking to him, inquiring about him, and we were like, "What do you do for a living? Have any interesting stories?" No, and we're talking, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he just says, "What's wrong with the shirt? What's with the shirt you're wearing? It looks like it's from 1994."
Oh, snap.
Out of nowhere. We were just having a nice friendly conversation. Out of nowhere, he goes off and insults my shirt.
So what do you want to say to him? Look him in the eye.
And then I proceeded to insult his shirt back.
Oh, no. What'd you say about his shirt?
Why?
What'd you say about his shirt?
He said to me,
"What's wrong with the back of his shirt?"
He said to me, what's your shirt? Is it from it looks like your shirt's from 1994. I wore your shirt in 1994. And I proceeded to say to him, "Oh, you think your shirt's any better?" No!
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Holy shit. The barbs that were traded out there.
Yeah, definitely.
How did we not see a fight start?
I don't know what came about it. I just asked him, "What do you do for a living? What's going on in your life? Any interesting stories?" "Oh, your shirt sucks."
No.
Damn.
Yeah.
So what'd you do?
I insulted his shirt, then I proceeded to insult his shoes also.
What's wrong with his shoes?
No.
What's wrong with his shoes, David?
What do you say? What'd you say about his shoes?
Yes.
I said, "Where'd you get those shoes? You get them at Payless?"
Oh, God damn. That's fucking ruthless now, David. David, there's a line that you don't understand when to cross it. You don't fucking insult somebody to that extent until they throw something bad at you. Payless. Oh, my God,
But it's
David.
out of nowhere. We're just having a nice conversation. He insults my shirt out of nowhere. So
Wow, you're like dropping A-bombs on the motherfucker.
I thought we should bring this guy in and
So why don't you try to get along with him? Why don't you do a little...
I think we should inquire about why he was so upset with my shirt and why you...
No, why don't you just try to get along?
Should we inquire?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think this guy likes me very much.
He's from Philly. His name's Vern. Find out more about Vern. Go ahead, David. Try again.
I don't know if I can do it. He doesn't. There's something about me that he doesn't.
I like you, David.
Like.
Yeah, what's wrong with
no problem with it.
If you don't like me, why did you insult my shirt?
Yeah, exactly.
I just asked where you got the shirt.
Did you mention?
No, that's not true. That is not true. He said, "What's with that shirt? I wore that shirt in 1994."
Maybe he did. It does kind of almost look like a Kurt Cobain-ish kind of grunge type
Exactly,
shirt.
without the brains to blow out.
Yeah.
David, do you think that he insulted your shirt because you commented that he has oh boy, I can't remember the movie. Oh boy. I'm tired, man.
I'm scared.
I know what I was going to say. Go ahead. Why did he insult you?
I don't know why he insulted me. That's what we're trying to find out right now.
Okay.
Wow, that's what we're trying to find out.
He said he likes you.
Yeah, he said he likes you.
If he likes me, why would he insult me?
Did you ask if you could also try on Liam Neeson's wig from Taken?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that movie yet, so I don't know.
Right. You didn't need it to hear that joke, Bob.
Oof. Thanks, Jimmy.
That's all right. So you're all right.
Taken. The humor from the room.
I really have.
Was taken.
I'm like the sham wow with fucking humor. The sham boo. The sham dud. Yuck. All right.
So, anyways, what do you do again? I didn't really remember anything about you because you insulted me. But if we try to get along, what do you do in Philly?
I'm an engineer.
Oh, that's right. What kind of engineer are you?
Mechanical.
What do you work? What company do you work for? What do you do?
I don't want to say my company.
Okay, so don't say that. But what do you do for elaborate?
We designed furnaces for steel mills.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Wow, you need a head on your shoulders for that there, David.
Certainly.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So
You
you
make a mistake, and then that fucking big thing pours out that molten metal all over the floor instead of where it's supposed to go.
It's probably a big time right now for you guys, especially because it's the winter. A lot of furnaces are being used in the winter time, right?
No, it's furnace. Oh my God! Oh my God! He didn't just say that.
What's the guy do? I didn't even hear it.
No.
No.
He makes furnaces for the steel
Well, I know
industry.
for the steel mills, I know that, but
Yeah.
for steel, I understand that part. But
You
I mean,
understand that? So now with the cold weather, people need furnaces.
No, the steel mill needs this furnace in the winter.
Why?
It's cold.
Do you understand
They're using
that they're not using it for
different
warmth in the
application.
place? They're using
I
it
know.
to melt fucking steel?
Right.
Yeah, I understand that.
No, you didn't.
I understand that.
No, you didn't. Don't say you did. You didn't understand
You
it.
understood that, right?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. You said it was to keep warm,
And he
but it's to melt steel.
He really did understand.
No, he
He knows.
didn't.
No, he did.
Did you mean that, or you knew what it was, right?
No.
Fucks it up every single way.
He falls under questioning.
We had a nice little bit going, and fuck.
He just folds. That's right. No,
Motherfucker.
all right. No, I didn't.
Nah,
I thought it was to keep warm.
Hey, something else came to my attention the other day. He's not a big fan of Obama, right?
No, he's not a fan of Obama
I
whatsoever.
say that because Obama's on every TV right now. He's doing a little live press conference. He's not a fan?
No, he hates Obama.
Why do you hate Obama, David?
Besides the obvious.
I don't know. I didn't like McCain either. Honestly, I didn't like.
Well,
either
we
of them.
didn't ask you about that. We're asking you about the president of the United States.
And it doesn't matter about McCain because he's not. Yeah.
Yeah. So why don't you like Obama?
What's your problem with him?
I don't know. He just seems very unbelievable and very phony. Like he always talks about all this change that he's going to bring. To the world, and he says that he's going to somehow rescue the economy and bring all this money. I don't know where the heck is he going to get all this money from that he promises everyone. How's he going to change the world with his change? I'm very confused with this man.
God, Ant's got a playmate. You might have to start hanging out with this guy.
There's President George Bush. He didn't do any change. Do you think this guy can do any better? Where's this change going to come from? Where's this money and all this change the world, change everything with the war in Iraq? Oh. A better country, a better everything. I don't know. I don't believe this guy.
You think
one
he's
bit.
full of shit?
I do think so.
The Jews don't like him, right?
I don't know about that.
He's a little too touchy-feely with the Muslims and the people that are
That's
against
true too. That's another reason why I
the
don't.
Jews.
That's true too. And he also, I didn't like about the church that he preached at back in the day.
That he preached at?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't preach there. He just went there.
Church did he preach at?
Well, he was the pastor at his church was
the pastor.
Yeah,
Okay.
The pastor, yeah, and he was a part of that church, so that didn't.
Yeah, that doesn't look good for you.
But I think he's a phony.
Yeah?
He's phony. I believe so.
Well, okay. Well,
Right?
he's
He's
the
just trying to
president.
help people out. What do you think?
I know he's trying to help people out, but I don't see where all this change is going to come from. Where is he going to come up with all this money to rescue America? Where the heck is he going to come up with that? I don't know.
Good idea. Print more up. Why don't they just print a bunch of money and give it out?
He's going to print it? Where's it going to come from?
From the Treasury. They get paper, some ink, you print a bunch of money, and then you mail it out to people. Why can't you do that?
I don't know.
And if you don't like Obama and you don't like McCain, who should have been president?
I didn't vote for president.
No, I understand that, but who would you like in there? Or what type of guy would you like in there in the White House?
I don't know who I want. I just want someone that would be more, I don't know, take more control over everything and have a set goal and a set plan and know what they're actually doing.
Mm-hmm. That's what we'd like in an intern, too.
Like President Bush was so... President Bush was no good. He didn't know what he was doing. He was so confused with his weapons of mass destruction and stuff. He was very confused.
Well, they found them, though. They found them.
No, they didn't.
Okay.
They didn't find them. Where did they find them? That was the whole point, that he thought they were weapons of mass destruction, and they were nothing. He was wrong.
He wasn't wrong. They found them in
Where did they find the weapons?
Right.
They didn't find them.
Yeah, they were over there somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Jesus. All right, who do we got next? Anything? Can we finish up with
we
one
might be
more of
wrapping
your...
up or what? It's up to David at this
David? He's shuffling through his
We don't really have any
papers.
more good people, to be honest.
No? Sam?
Well, I mean, if you want to talk to the woman that he said was the most boring, We could bring her in.
All right.
Yeah, let's bring.
Come on in.
Yes.
Oh, please.
David said that Dana from Philadelphia was the most boring person he talked to.
Work your way
It
in
seems
here.
to me that there's a lot of people here from Philly today.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
cool. We like Philly.
Yeah.
A lot of Philly people.
There you go.
Philly's actually being.
All right, it's Dana.
Hi, Dana.
Hi, Dana. How are you?
Awesome.
Cool.
Awesome.
You're in here because David said that you're the most boring person on the planet.
I'm a little hungover and a little tired.
That's all right.
She's hungover and tired.
One fist away from the mic, please.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's David's rules.
Is
That's
that better?
That's David's rules. We don't know.
We live by his rules.
He was taught by professionals, so we don't know shit because
Really?
we just been doing radio for years and you know, double that, and that's how long Opie's been doing radio. But whatever.
David, you said she's boring.
Yeah.
Exceptionally so.
She's Dana. She's from Philly. Though. Pretty much what I got out of her that she's a medical biller.
Examiner.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I kept on asking her.
Wow, that was kind of a dismissive. Okay.
Okay, she's not. She's a medical examiner. If you want to be precise.
Yeah.
And I kept on inquiring, like, what did she do? Like, any interesting stories? I'm saying, no. She had nothing to really say.
How did you inquire? That's what I want to know. Question her, not like a fucking interrogation, but as she is somebody you are interviewing for a radio show. Go ahead, just throw some questions at her and try to get something out of her.
Well, I got a couple of, like, a little bit out of her. Like, I inquired about, like, what she was doing last night.
All right. Why don't you recreate that special moment that happened outside right here in our studios?
Okay. What did you do? What did you do last night?
He did not ask that. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Okay.
Well, I drank excessively and played pool.
All right. You're okay.
Yeah, and I appreciate that you bring up drag racing because my family did that.
Really?
I used to race too.
You did? You
A
raced?
little junior dragster, a little
Aw.
Briggs and Stratton motor.
We got a little
injected alcohol.
Do you also fly planes in the 1920s?
Done garlic.
No, but the one that flew, it was Vern that was just in here.
Oh, yeah?
How fast did you go?
Oh, those things only go like maybe 65.
Yeah,
you were
that's
like
impressive
10
when
years
you're a
old
young
doing
kid.
that.
Aw, little
My dad
10-year-old.
10-year-old going 65 miles an hour?
Who was your dad, Don Garlitz? Big Daddy Don Garlitz?
How fast has your dad
drag
gone?
racing joke, Jimmy.
I think he's done about 150. It was nostalgia. Funny car.
Oh.
See, we're getting a lot out of her, David.
See, it's drag racing.
Now, David,
drag racing.
They're not going to teach you in the Connecticut School of Broadcasting, but she said she drank a lot and played pool, so now work off that.
There's more than just the pool. She didn't just play pool. She's in a pool league.
All right, work off that. Now work off that.
Wow.
Now develop your interview. Work off that.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So what type of a league is this? It's a pool league, but I mean,
No, you didn't. I know you didn't.
No, I'm trying to get out of it. Like, what? No.
Holy shit!
I'm trying to get out of it. Like, what? Like, I'm trying to get out of it. Like, what's the format of the league and like the people that are in the league? I want to know about that.
Gold. The guy's fucking gold.
I want to know about like the people in the league and stuff like that.
All right. Okay, we want to do it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let it rip. Let it rip.
Okay.
Develop this
Pool
interview.
league.
Go ahead.
So you're in a pool league. I understand. How many people are in this league?
You can have up to 8.
8.
Well, 8 per team, and then the league is about
Most
10
interesting
people,
thing ever.
10 different balls.
8. I thought there'd be 7 or 9.
Is it competitive? Like, how competitive is this league? Like, do you play for like money, or do you like play for certain what goes
You
on?
play to be
To get drunk.
No, no. You can go to
No.
like any big event, and they'll pay you just like Las Vegas. They'll fly you down there if you're good enough. Your whole team.
Or like a regular professional like pool?
Sort of, yeah.
Oh, okay. How did you get so good at pool? First of all, are you any good at pool? Like, where do you rank in this league? Like, how good is your team?
I'm a 2.
2? What does that mean? Like, is that good?
Well, I'm just starting off, and for a woman, it's fine.
What's the highest you can go?
8.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Who's an 8?
Is the Black Widow.
That Asian chick,
Yeah, they're up
What's
there.
her name? Black Widow?
Fucking pretty intense.
What
We
is
watch
her
her
fucking
ESPN 20.
It don't matter. Fuck it. Go ahead, David. Work your interview.
Come on, David.
So how does the league work? Like, is there a certain amount of people on a team?
You knock
or?
balls in pockets.
I understand that, but is there like certain people on a team?
8 players total, but only 5 can play per night. And then whoever wins, you know.
Bar league?
Yeah.
Sorry. Just wanted to add that in.
That's
if
fine.
it was some kind of a, you know, you had to go somewhere special,
Hence
or
the
it's
drinking.
like darts. Yeah, I understand. But believe me, even if it's not in a bar, I'd be drinking.
Here, here.
So, you think you see yourself like getting more like developing a career out of pool, like becoming like a professional billiards player, or like?
No.
He doesn't know how to turn and take the pool thing and then go somewhere else and just.
David, work off what you got and think about what the listeners want.
That's all that I got.
But just because she started with the pool thing doesn't mean you got to make the whole thing about pool.
Right.
Like, all right, you got it. Now she plays pool. She plays in a bar. She drank last night. Like, there's a few areas you could touch on there. She looks like a chick that likes going and having a good time, partying a little bit, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, like, fucking do something.
No.
No, you were just denying. Sam just did something. He goes, no. No. Sam just suggested something, and he goes, no.
Oh, Sam's his handler. What were you suggesting there?
There are questions that he had written that now he doesn't want to ask them.
I didn't write those questions.
David, they're on your index cards. You wrote them.
I don't want to ask those questions.
Ask the question.
Just read the card that you wrote.
Oh, God, he tapped him again. He jumps out of his fucking skin.
I don't want to ask that.
It's your handwriting, David. Just read
I
it.
don't want to ask that.
All right, you might as well ask it because this interview's
Yeah,
going
just
nowhere.
ask it. It's going nowhere. You're bombing. You got
I
to
am
fucking pull
bombing.
out the heavy guns.
Yeah, you
ask the question.
Go with the desperate
No,
stuff.
we're just like.
Ask the question. You're bombing. You're fucking losing our audience.
Let's go, David.
Ask it.
How many miles of dicks have been in you? That's the question I was asking. You wonder why. Sam, you wonder why I don't want to ask that. You wonder why I don't want to ask that question.
Holy shit.
I told you I don't want to ask.
Yeah, because it got a really bad reaction. You're right. I'm with David. That should have been asked. You're right, David, you know.
You hate, see, when the audience makes that guffaw noise, it's a horrible thing.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm with you, David.
No comment.
There you go.
And ask her if the road was multicolored.
All right, here's another question for
Oh, I
David.
can't ask that.
David, you just asked the last one. Ask it.
Ask the question. What's
Come
wrong
on.
with
You just got a foothold with the crowd. They're
Yeah,
with you. Now
do an
ask the
interview.
question. You're going to go back to fucking pool questions?
No.
Come
Ask
on,
that
for fuck's
question.
sake. Buck up. Do the show.
We're teaching you. Do the bit, right. I heard that. Very good. Go ahead, David. Ask the question.
Okay, this is the question. If you had to guess the amount of cum that you've ingested in your lifetime, how much would you say you've had?
Right?
That's the question that I'm...
You know,
but David,
you got a young lady in here,
Yeah, that's
and now
a
you
little-
fucking
that's not
insult her
cool.
like that.
It's not my thing. That's what Sam is...
Whatever. You
No,
ask the
no,
fucking
no,
question.
no.
You
It's
got to
not.
have some kind of discretion when you're
Right.
asking people stuff. There's a young lady in here.
I don't wanna ask
and
those
you fucking
questions.
whatever. You did. You should have stuck to your fucking guns and not asked it.
I
Is
should've
what
gone
we're
back to
saying
the- I
here.
should've gone
We're
back to
trying
the
to
pool?
teach you. Don't fuck
Yes,
the
I
pool.
agree.
We're trying to like teach you something here. No matter how much someone asks you to do something,
Right.
you got to use your own common sense. There's a nice young lady, and you asked her that horrible fucking question.
What?
It's terrible.
It's being put in my face.
Now what's that?
All right, so just ask her this one.
I'm not
All right,
asking
one
this
more
one.
question.
Wait, one more question.
It's one more question.
Just one more, and then we can wrap up
You're
this.
bombing. Ask her the fucking question.
Why do you keep throwing the question?
Don't throw the cards at Danny.
If
I'm
you
not
want,
asking that
Do
question.
you want to be executive intern?
Yes.
Then
All right,
ask
then
the fucking
ask-
I'm not asking
question.
that question.
I swear to God, you'll be out the fucking door if you don't ask the fucking question. I'm not even
You
kidding
think
you.
he's kidding? Look at his
I don't
face.
fucking jump on people, but I'm jumping on
Yeah.
you. You don't ask the question, you're fucking out the door. We'll
There
get
you go.
another executive intern. Ask the fucking question.
All right.
And wait, don't read the fucking question. Look her in the eye
And ask the
ask
fucking
it.
question.
I want this to be believable.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
On mic, motherfucker. Come on.
I can't do it.
Do
I'm just
it.
saying we just went through this. Not
Come on. Fucking with the,
Dude, Paul's
look
waiting
at the time.
Paul's waiting in the wings to become executive intern, and we'll make that.
He's
fucking
good.
move
Believe
now.
me.
I wouldn't hesitate to ask that question, David.
I don't fuck around. Am I ever like this? I'm fun guy, and you got me pissed.
Okay.
Come on. Ask the fucking question.
Fine.
Look her in the eye. Don't read it.
Have you ever eaten a pussy or had yours eaten by another woman?
Jesus Christ.
No.
You learn nothing.
You told me to
Why did you ask it? I told you to stick to your fucking guns.
I asked it because you said
Holy shit! But stick to your guns. You didn't want to read the question. That's what you do. You don't read it.
And then you were not going to.
Yeah, but I don't fucking. What am I? I'm not going to fire you. Fucking fold
just
it.
said you were going
Stick
to.
to your guns. That's the most important thing in this business. You don't fucking kowtow to me. You don't answer. You don't ask a question like that.
He was giving you a lesson.
The fucking lady. I just told you don't ask questions like
Well, you
that.
told me you were
no
firing
matter
me.
what.
He was
That was to get you going.
He was
You said you were going to fire me.
Oh
if I
my
didn't.
God, you are the most confused motherfucker.
You said you were going to fire me if you didn't.
Yeah, but that was a way to make you ask it when you went against your fucking better judgment.
Yep.
She's a nice young lady,
What
and
am
you
I
ask these horrific fucking questions.
What am I supposed to do in that situation? What if you
It's
go?
the Kobayashi Maru, douchebag.
What am I supposed to do? I mean, you're supposed to. What am I supposed to do in that situation? I'm supposed to either ask the question or go or get fired.
David, you want to give out your Facebook for the people out there? They're all dying to.
What am I supposed to do in that situation?
Exactly. It's really a test of character
It
more
is
than
either I don't
there's no
ask
right or wrong.
It's either I don't ask the question and be polite and not ask rude questions like that, or I go against your wishes and get fired.
That's the quandary.
Test the
isn't it?
character.
Yeah.
No right or wrong
I
answer.
won't do. I didn't want to get fired.
Sam?
David was panicking yesterday and leaving messages on my Facebook page because 100 people had added him after I mentioned yesterday on the air that he had Facebook.
No.
And he didn't know who any of them were.
So he had to verify each one with you.
Well, then I started getting messages from other people who are fans of the show saying that David messaged them saying, I don't know who you are. Who are you? Why did you add me?
By the way, it's not going to help that they just put his Facebook name on the pad data.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Wow, you're going to get quite a few friend requests, David, and comments.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, David, let's wrap this up nice now.
Yeah.
You got one more question? If you don't have
One
a
more.
question, then read the question Sam's got.
Yeah.
We got to wrap it up.
One more. What are you throwing it for?
I'm not asking that question.
One more. I'm not even
Just take a
gonna.
question.
I'm not even gonna get mad. I'm not gonna yell. But we got one more. We got time for one more. Just read the question, and we're out of here.
I'm not reading that question.
That's all we got to
This
do.
one, then.
Let me see Sam's question.
Look, read Sam's question.
Probably not even that bad.
It's pretty bad.
After the other.
Well, it's not my-
After the other
pretty
three.
bad.
It's not my question. I took it off of David. David has a bunch of questions on index
All right.
cards, so I
No,
just
it's
grabbed
pretty
one.
bad. I'm not asking that.
I would say that one.
One
David.
more.
David, that's the good one. Trust me.
One
read this
more.
one. You look at that one.
Let's
Oh,
do
that's
it.
a
We
pretty-
got. I gotta go.
It's a pretty bad question.
Just
I'm not
ask it.
asking
We'll
that.
go.
I'm not asking
I
that
won't get
question.
on you. I already.
It's the same type of question as all the
Dude,
others.
listen to me for a second.
But this
I already told you that what I did for you was like a test, and it's a test of character,
Right,
not
now
a right.
I'm-
Now listen to me.
and
Don't
I-
talk. Don't talk. There's no right or wrong answer. Whether you asked her or not,
That's a
it
good
wasn't
point.
a right or wrong. It was a test of character. So I saw what you had done. It wasn't a bad thing. I'm kidding. She has a good sense of humor. She could take questions like that. She was laughing and everything. She's nodding her head. So don't feel bad about it. Let's ask the one question. We'll all get out of here smiling and happy. The audience loves it. Just finish up with this question.
It is funny.
Let's
It does
go.
make a good point, this Anthony.
Let her rip.
Look her in the eye.
Let her rip.
This will be the final one.
Come on.
Okay.
We'll finish strong.
Okay. I don't know. Should I? I don't know.
Just ask it. It's
I
okay.
don't know.
No, you should.
It's fine.
Yeah, you should.
What do you
She's
say?
got a
What's
good
that?
sense of humor.
Jimmy was just fucking around. He's just
the bad
fucking with
one.
you.
Yeah,
Jimmy
that's
took the
I
bad.
took the bad one away.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Better?
Yeah, Jimmy
Yeah, of
took the bad
course.
one away from you.
Just do that and
This
we'll
one's
leave.
pretty bad, too.
It's
No,
11:17.
Jimmy took the bad
Okay.
one
I gotta
away.
go.
Showing a little responsibility. But, go ahead.
I gotta
Okay.
go.
What's the most dicks you would stick in your fart box?
Holy shit. I can't believe you fucking did it again. Dude, just because I changed my tone with you doesn't mean you fucking read the question like that again. You are an idiot. You're a
How am I an
puppet.
idiot?
You're a puppet. Because you're not supposed to read it. It's a rude fucking question
I know
to the
it's rude.
girl.
I know
You
it's rude.
you failed again.
Look
You
how nice
failed
she is.
again.
Look how nice she is.
Not read it. You're supposed to not read it.
And you're going to keep on telling me to read it.
No, I might,
right,
but you
no.
don't fucking read
Here's what you
it.
do with
Hold
this
on.
question.
Oh, go ahead.
Now, this question was rude. Now, this is the question that you don't ask. Now, read this question, but tell her that this is the question they wanted you to
Right.
ask it to her, but she knows that you're not really saying it.
Yeah.
And this is the question that they wanted me to ask
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yes.
All right, yeah, we
But
got
I'm
it.
not going
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
If you had to compare your... Okay.
Yeah.
If you had to compare your clit size to everyday household items, what would you compare yours to?
Oh my god.
That's the one that
my
we...
God.
Yeah, that's that one.
That's
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
he's asked her, yeah.
All right, listen.
No, I didn't ask her.
Another rude
David,
question to our
David,
guest.
why don't we do this? Why don't you apologize to her? She's been very nice. And
I know.
A good sport. And apologize for all the wrong
Yeah, because David-
you did here.
I mean, you really have been.
And I want a sincere apology. Go ahead.
You've been rude. You haven't stuck to your guns.
Mm-hmm.
You've just been awful.
Go ahead, David. Apologize to him.
Trust me.
I just want to say I'm sorry for asking you those questions. I apologize.
David, what questions, really?
All the questions that I just asked.
Which ones? I don't remember
All
anymore.
4 of them.
No, which ones?
Here's one of them.
What's down there? What's down there?
No, I'm not asking that.
What is it?
No, you don't have to ask that. Just
I'm not saying that.
What?
No.
Come. What?
If somebody who
the fuck now? You've gone too far.
Then you.
I'm not asking.
No. That's different than Sam. That's
How is that
fucking
different than Sam?
because it's
material from Jimmy.
Because 1, 2, 3.
That's right.
That's what you're talking. The
I'm not
Holy
asking
fucking
the question.
Trinity.
It's not a question.
It's the Holy
not saying
Trinity.
that. I'm not saying a statement.
Who did I say was bigger than Steve? I said you could make fun of Steve because who liked you?
Well, nobody that works here. Oh, I think it's a dumber. I'm kidding.
Go ahead, read.
Yeah, just do that.
Well.
I'm
We're
not
out of here.
reading it.
It's from Jim Norton.
I know it's from Jim Norton. It's not
Comedian.
polite. It's even worse. It's
Actor.
even ruder than the other things that I just
You owe her an
asked.
apology. What's wrong with that?
I told her I'm very sorry.
That's not sincere.
I'm very sorry for the questions that I asked you.
no.
If Jim Norton
apologize.
handed
You're-
me
You're a
something,
very nice woman. I didn't mean to do that. I apologize.
Do what?
To read all those, ask you all those questions.
All right, you want to play games? Here we go. All right.
To ask you all those questions. I'm sorry about that.
Are you going to read the one that Jimmy
no,
gave
I'm not
you?
going to read it. It's not
that
polite.
means you're going to have to read this one instead.
I just learned my lesson by asking those 4 questions that I shouldn't have. I learned my lesson.
test the character.
Wait, what were the 4 questions you asked her again? I forgot.
What, there's this one?
Yeah, there's this one.
No, we're doing radio. You can't just show me.
I read them already. I'm not reading them anymore.
I feel that I tried to help him amend things, and he would not do it. So now I love you, but you have to be punished. Please. There you go.
Read it.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Whoa.
David, you said you have to.
Why do I have to? What if I
That's
don't
the
do it?
main guy.
Well, then, have fun.
It's different. I'm not even going to say anything. That's fucking Jimmy Norton, though. That's
What if
Jimmy
I don't-
fucking
Hey,
Norton.
just go ahead.
What if I don't do it?
You should do it.
I'm not going to do it.
You'll be demoted from executive intern.
Okay, fine.
You don't want that.
I do want that.
You don't
That's a
want
resume
that.
Yes, I do.
stuffer.
No, you
I
don't.
want that because I learned my lesson not to ask those questions
Well,
or say anything rude.
you're not
I
going to be an
learned my
intern.
lesson.
You're not going to be.
David, trust me. I
They
wouldn't
escorted
steer you
Earl
wrong.
out of here the other day.
It's not me. This is Jimmy.
I wouldn't steer you wrong.
This is Jimmy. Look, I'm out of it.
I won't get in trouble.
I'm backing up.
I learned my lesson. I'm not going to do it.
David, I'm a fan. I wouldn't get you in trouble. I like you. I like you on the air. I wouldn't
I
get you
know
in
you
trouble.
like, but the point is that
me.
it has nothing to do
I'm
with
done.
who it is. The point is that I learned my lesson.
So just get.
Can we get Master Joe in here to escort David out of the off the premises?
Okay, I learned the lesson. I'm not going to ask the questions.
Yeah, that's not a question.
I'm not going to ask questions or say statements anymore that are offensive. I just learned the
That's
lesson
not
not to go by any.
Well,
of
it's a
these people.
compliment, actually.
That's not a compliment.
It certainly is.
How?
Just trust me.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
Jimmy asked you, so I'm out of it.
I'm
Don't
asking
worry
you. I
about
take
what I'm
responsibility.
saying.
I just
So now
learned-
it's a whole nother
we just
ball
had the-
game. We're in a whole new ball game with Jimmy.
I'll take
We just had the.
Where's your
David, I'll trust me. I'll take
We got to
responsibility.
show you the door.
Whole new ball game with
Okay.
Jimmy.
All right.
You don't want to go.
I do.
You don't want to go.
I do. Over that, yeah. I just learned my lesson not to say those types of things anymore. Comments, questions that are rude like that.
Why?
Because they're offensive. It's rude to say those things
I'm
to
not
people.
offended.
Yeah, because it's not towards you.
Well,
Ask the audience if they're offended. They're the.
why don't you read that to the audience
that's
and
why
tell
we're
them
doing
that's what
this.
I wanted you to say to her, and they'll give you a judgment.
Why don't
and
you
if
ask
it's too
them-
rude, then you don't have to say it.
Jimmy
to
makes
them.
a good
idea.
point. Read the question. Well,
It's not
preface
a
it.
question. It's a statement.
All right,
Exactly.
preface it. Go. Hey, audience, would this be considered rude? And then
Yes.
and then read
And she's
that.
going to hear it.
So what? She's an adult.
She's there.
That's a good. It's a valid
There she is.
compliment.
You're
I'm
too
not gonna do it, no.
sensitive.
You're talking to the audience now.
Talking to
You're
I learned
overly
my lesson.
sensitive to this
David.
stuff.
I learned my lesson.
Dave,
No,
they're
you
good-
didn't. You didn't because
I did learn the lesson. Yes, I did.
you didn't.
David, the audience is a good barometer.
I'm not listening because I listened to you
Listen to
guys.
me. You're going to learn something here. You go, hey, audience, would this be considered rude and inappropriate? And then read it. That's
Yeah,
all.
you're asking the audience.
See, in that
Okay.
way, you're protecting yourself.
Right.
Right.
All right.
To the audience, ask them.
Or you can face Sam.
Well, I'm going to say so.
Go ahead, ask them.
Okay. It's not a. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. No, preface it by talking to the audience.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey guys, or whatever.
Hey guys. Would this statement be rude if I said this statement to her? Would this be rude?
Okay.
All right. I want your guys' honest opinion. Would it be rude?
All right.
I'm told to say in order to apologize to her and make nice with her for all the rude things that I would say. Would it be rude if I said to her, "Nice scarf, cunt face"? Would that be rude? Would that be rude?
Holy shit. Again,
What do
he
you guys
buckles.
say?
Again, he folds.
What do you guys say?
He folded again. You stuck to your guns. You took your headphones off. You did everything you should have done besides leave. You should have fucking left instead of said something like that. Cunt face. That's terrible.
It is terrible. I agree.
Yeah, well, you said
I
it.
have an apology written for you on the back. You should at least use the apology real quick.
What's the matter? We're not professional enough?
Yeah, the apology. Make nice.
Yeah,
Come on,
read the
quick.
apology.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I shouldn't do it.
Read the apology. Go
That's
ahead.
even ruder.
No, it's not. It's an apology. Do it quickly. Do it before
I'm
she gets
serious now. It's getting late. I want to get out of here.
Come on.
Come on.
We
It's
gotta go.
Friday.
No, I'm not reading
A
that.
quick
Read the
apology.
fucking thing.
Come on, a quick
David.
apology.
Don't be a pussy. Read the goddamn thing. You're being a pussy.
Trust me.
I should walk out.
You don't want to walk out.
You don't want to walk out. You're on this. You're part of the show.
Yeah, you're on air. That's
You don't want. The last thing you do is walk out. You don't walk out.
You walk out, they won't let you back.
Look, Earl walked out. Look what happened.
fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Come on.
Quick apology.
Read the apology,
I'm not reading
and then
it.
we go home.
I'm not
Read the
reading it.
apology. Bam. We hit the button and we're out.
I'm not reading it.
We gotta go.
I don't care.
How can we want to apologize to? That's kind of rude.
David, let me read it first. I'll make sure it's okay.
It's not bad.
You already said our scarf.
Yeah,
Cunt face and
David, that's easy.
you know
did
that's
way
nothing.
worse.
That's nothing. Oh,
I'm not
oh,
reading
God.
that.
That's nothing. That is literally nothing.
Yeah,
Come on, you don't want to be escorted.
Yes, I do.
Dr. Phil is
I
here.
do.
You don't want to be.
David.
I do want to go.
No,
Come
David,
on,
that's
you don't want to be
security.
escorted out. Come on now.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
You're learning a lot about radio today.
David,
Just
this is a
do it.
learning process for you,
That's why I
and
gotta learn
you're
how to
doing
say
very
those
well.
things.
No,
Yep.
you got to learn how to.
Dave, you gotta stay on the air.
Nope.
You gotta stay.
You're
on the
not
air.
learning.
You got to stand there.
You are learning the opposite of what we're trying to teach you. This
How
is
am I not? You
bizarre.
just told me not to say those things.
No, that. But
Hold on, I got an idea, guys. What if she said it's okay for you to read that
all
final
right,
one?
that's good.
That's only fair.
I really don't care.
She doesn't care,
David.
David. Jesus, if that doesn't make it easy,
If she
go
doesn't
ahead.
care, then okay.
Then it's fine.
All right,
If she
good.
doesn't care, then okay.
All right,
Okay.
All right, fine.
go ahead.
Apologize.
All right, I'm sorry, whore.
Oh, Jesus. You were going to leave, too.
I was what?
You're fucking despicable. Get the fuck out of the studio. Get out of the studio.
She said I didn't care.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Leave. Get out.
Boo! There goes
Boo.
the executive intern,
Boo.
David. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. He's going to have fucking nervous breakdown.
3 o'clock in the morning, he'll be sitting there just talking to a lamp in the dark. They told me to say it.
Should I have said it? I don't know.
All right, I hope you guys had fun, man. Thanks for showing up today. We got to get
Yes.
the fuck out of here. Start our weekend.
Weekend right
Thank
now.
you guys for coming.
David's mental abuse was brought to you by DirecTV. Call 888-961-DirecTV. That's 888-961-DirecTV. And I want to thank the cute little girl from Philly for being a good sport.
Thank you to you. Thank you to the nurse. Thanks to the crippled pasta guy from Canada.
Right.
Thanks to the fucking Verizon tech.
Yeah.
Who knows nothing about cell phones. And thanks to the fucking sociopath in the back with the odd hair and the fucking wider neck than his head will support. His head is too small for his neck. It's bothering me. Apparently he fucking pissed off a witch doctor. And
I think we're going to have to do this
thank
again
you to the guy with the
Friday.
sweater here who owns the
Next
limo
Friday,
company.
we'll do that
Mamarinek.
again. Yeah, Mamarinek, sure.
Mamarinek.
Heard that word way too many times.
I know, it's great.
Anything else? Because we're out.
We're done.
Everything good?
We're done.
Done. Let's out.
All right. Bye, guys. Have a great weekend.